I'm Frank.
And I'm Nicole.
And we're the Nerdy Weds. Hey guys.
Hi. Welcome back to our channel.
Here we are again.
Here we go again. Today we are doing
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power, episode 3. I'm really excited because we're a little behind on the show by 3 episodes, I think.
A lot.
And that's just because his work schedule doesn't really help. For now, until he can change it again in a couple months. And even then, it might stay the same. It depends on what you pick. So, we'll see. Until then, we're just going to watch the shows when we're able to. So, thanks for bearing with us. So, Rings of Power. Last episode, we had Elrond went to the dwarves because he wants help with building the forge.
Definitely not a drinking contest.
Yeah,
I was disappointed.
He totally thought it was a drinking contest. Even though they specifically said it was a test of strength and endurance.
Yeah, it could have been strength at lifting that mug and enduring all that booze.
Anyways, but they're totally hiding something because they had that chest with whatever was in it was glowing. I think it could be the material that they made to make mithril. That could be what it is. That's what I think. I could be totally wrong, but out of all the things that I can think of, that's what I think of as soon as I think of dwarves. I absolutely love the prince's wife, Dissa. I love her. Because the husband's like, I don't remember his name. I think it's Doran. Something like that. He's like, no, you're not staying for dinner. We're not reminiscing. And she's like, oh, all that? Yeah, we're going to do that.
Yeah. Please stay. Please reminisce.
Yeah. So I absolutely love her. You have Nori and Poppy are hiding the guy that fell from the sky.
That we still don't know who he is.
We still don't know who he is. I'm leaning more towards like a reincarnation of Morgoth. That's who I think. I think you threw out Gandalf.
I did.
Last episode. But...
And Sauron before that I threw out.
Yeah. I would believe Morgoth or Sauron before I believe Gandalf. But I could be totally wrong. So hopefully we find out that soon.
I really think it's more Sauron because of the eye shape of the fire when he landed.
Possible. He was doing that stuff in the ground with the twig, and then the twig snapped, and then Nori's father's ankle snapped. Oh my god, that... I don't have a weak stomach when it comes to things like that normally, but sometimes if I'm not expecting it, it gets me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I watch disgusting things all the time, so I have a tougher stomach for it, but occasionally it's like...
Gotta be ready for it.
Wasn't expecting that to happen. Gross. And then over with Bronwyn and Theo... there's like these orc-like creatures digging tunnels under the town, and the townspeople were like, oh no, we don't believe that, and blah blah blah. And she's like, oh, you don't? All right, I'll be right back. And then she comes back with its head, and it's like, you believe me now?
Yeah, it's like, there you go.
Yeah. And lastly, we have Galadriel. She's still out in the middle of the sea. She was picked up by a shipwreck crew, and as soon as they found out she was an elf, they wanted to toss her over, but they were making so much noise. It
attracted the thing that sank their ship.
Yeah, it was, I think they said it was a worm. And, it was like, if you're not going to be quiet, I'm going to shut you up. And it did for almost all of them. The one guy was smart and broke away once he realized they were making too much noise. And he's like, yeah, I'm a bounce. So he did, and then he pulled Galadriel up, and now they're kind of like buddies,
sort of,
kind of. And then it ended with like a shadow on like a ship deck looking down at Galadriel. So I don't know who that is. So I'm sure we'll figure that out in this episode.
All right.
So yeah, that's what happened in the last episode. So I'm excited for this episode. Don't really have too many predictions. Just hopefulness that we figure out who the guy is. That's with Nori. And that's really all that I'm hoping for, is I really want to know who that is. I've been wanting to know who he is since the first episode. So that's what I'm hoping for. What about you?
No, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so before we get into the video, don't forget to give us thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that when we have new videos out, you're notified.
And maybe throw us a comment down below.
Some comments are always nice. Constructive criticism is always good. We're looking for ways to better our channel, to make it more enjoyable for people. We've already gone through a couple of steps to try to better our quality. We got some new lighting. Hopefully soon we'll have a new camera.
Some Patreons might help with that camera.
Yeah, if you want to see some full reactions, we do have a Patreon page. I'll put a link in the description. We have full reactions to Rings of Power, House of Dragons, and Breaking Bad so far. And those are the only shows that we're reacting to right now. But we have a lot more that we definitely want to do after we get done with some of these shows. So once House of Dragons and Rings of Power are done for the season, then we'll move on to another show, which is probably going to be Star Trek. Which he's excited for because I've never seen it, and he loves Star Trek.
At least I used to. I haven't seen it in a long time.
He hasn't seen the recent stuff.
Yeah.
So if Star Trek is something that you're interested in us watching, you know, follow along with us. That'll be coming out relatively soon. Game suggestions, because we do really want to start doing games on this channel. And I think that's it.
That's it. Let's get into it.
So let's do it.
Get into it.
Oh, I forgot about him. He got taken. You think that's the people from that other town?
Yeah.
But not for you.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Definitely an orc.
He's like, you got a pretty mouth.
Oh, that's his buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. And the, like, commander or whatever?
Yeah.
Wow.
From the watchtower.
Yeah. Okay, who is it? I don't know you.
To what port do we sail?
See for yourself. We're nearly there.
Nearly where?
There. What did he just say?
Home.
Oh, he has her dagger.
Is this Gondor?
It looks familiar.
Yeah, it's one of the beacons.
What exactly do people have against elves? I don't know.
Well, I think they're like keeping an eye on the humans because the humans sided with Morgoth.
So the humans are like resentful for it?
Yeah.
The island kingdom of Numenor.
Okay, it's not what I thought.
Yeah, we were both totally wrong.
No, you remember in Fellowship of the Rings, like right towards the end, they're like where Sam and Frodo break off and Sam almost drowns, and they had like the two big statues.
Oh, you thought that's where
what I thought it was. But it's not.
In the Great Wall, Your ancestors stood with Morgoth. These men stood with the elves. As a reward, the Valar granted them this island. It has changed much since then.
So if they sided with the elves, why did they look like, oh, it's an elf?
I don't know if they were like, ooh, it's an elf. He was like, is that an elf? Like, they just don't see them all that often.
Keep moving. You would not want to be lost here without an escort.
Yeah, you're taking him through a bad neighborhood. Some old guy's gonna come out and be like, wanna buy a sundial?
It's Middle Earth Camden. See, this is why I thought it was Gondor, because that looked almost like the tree of Gondor, you know?
Mm.
I don't know enough unless this then becomes Gondor later. I don't know.
Galadriel of the Noldor, daughter of the Golden House of Finarfin, commander of the northern armies of High King Gil-galad.
Halbrand.
That's it.
The Southlands.
It was like that episode of Game of Thrones when Jon meets Dany for the first time and Missandei's given all of her titles, and then Davos is like, this is Jon Snow. He's King of the North.
What up, dog?
Good queen.
As usual, I'm confused.
There in 3 days.
Oh, that's why he helped him.
To the very least.
Gotcha. Did that say a sealed door?
I think it did.
Oh, it is. So it's not too far before
Yeah.
everything. Okay.
The sea is Karen.
Poor Enrihil. His father is...
Your sister's here. There you are. Beric,
Burn.
This is Gondor.
Yeah.
Faithful believe that when the petals of the white tree fall, 'tis no idle thing. The very
Oh, no, it's... It just looks so much like Gondor that I'm getting confused.
This tree sprang from the earth long before you crawled from whatever wretched
They don't
place.
care.
It has earned its place in these lands.
You show strength. You've just earned your company. A water ration. Surely you thirst.
I don't trust that. What does that prove? My hand didn't die of poison. Oh my.
2 seconds is gonna be like, ah! We're all standing around watching him drink for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! Why? Aww. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna slice his throat. I really thought there was something wrong with the water.
Mm-hmm.
You will inform Farazon that she's escaped. I informed him last time. That was a dog.
He rolled a like 3 for perception.
Yeah.
I'm here to start anew. Lend me that chance.
You're a stout heart, lad. But until you've earned your guild crest, you can't forge steel in Numenor.
What will you take next? Our lands? Our trades?
Don't forget your women.
Mm-hmm.
You're not so bad, low man.
Well, then I best make my retreat. Well, you still got a warm opinion of me.
Yep, and he just swiped it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't think he'll know that you didn't earn that? You've been in this place for like 3 hours.
Hey, Loma. Really thought I wouldn't notice.
Well, I thought it was worth a try. Please.
He's gonna do something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Or not.
There it is.
Or maybe, yeah. He left a little blood on the camera. Oh my god.
Call me out,
Ow.
Ooh. You could tell, like, right before he, like, bought them all drinks, it looked like he was gonna snap, but he restrained himself.
Mm.
There's definitely more to him than he's letting on.
What is this?
The account of a human spy retrieved from an enemy dungeon. He drew this to record the tower's location.
That's that symbol.
Mm-hmm.
From Sauron. Oh.
It is a map of the Southlands. Plan by which to create a realm of their own, where evil would not only endure, but thrive. Plan to be enacted in the event of Morgoth's defeat by his successor.
Galadriel?
Which is all worse than I imagined.
And the Southlands are in grave danger.
If Sauron
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
was indeed
The migration's tomorrow. If you want to help him find those stars, our best hope is in that book.
I don't want to help him.
Mm-hmm.
Giant. What sense did sticking your neck out for him any more than you already have? There's head sense, Poppy, and there's heart sense.
There's common sense and nonsense.
And you're gonna help me, or would you rather I let slip to Melva? It was you put fireweed in her toe cream.
Mm.
I'll keep watch.
I just have to fetch it from my card.
Oh, good idea. You do that. Fetch it from your card.
Really?
Aha!
Are you all right?
Yes, yes. Almost done.
How much have you got left? Just a little left?
Just tell them I'm almost ready.
Right. No, I mean left. Yes. No. I'll tell them right now. I'll go straight now.
He's like, girl, are you high?
Should any Harfoot fall behind this migration, they likewise will be carried with us in our hearts and in our memories. Chance, proud fellow. Yarrow, proud fellow. Lindsay, proud fellow.
It's her family.
Mm.
Taken by landslide one rainy winter day.
Don't look at me.
Yeah.
Lovo Baljabook. Bees.
Bees.
We all loved him, but he was an Aegis.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, this whole place is going up in flames.
Yeah.
And her father can't run.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, or that could happen. I'd rather that happen than the whole place go up in flames.
Booga booga booga! It's a ghost!
No, right?
Uh-oh, you're in trouble.
Our laws are clear. Any Harefoot that breaks them is to be decaravanned.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's getting put out.
Miss Brandyfoot is young, but there's much hair still to grow on her toes as sense between her ears. Tomorrow we depart as planned. The Brandyfoot cart will be with us. At the back of the caravan.
At the back? To talk about this, now, you mean the back of the back, or do you mean...
Against the evil that now seeks to claim their lands. Your lands, Halbrand.
Is he like a king or something?
Your people have no king. For you are him.
Wow.
It is here, Father. The moment we feared. The elf has arrived.
Why does her father fear it? I thought he was like for the elves. That whole thing has me so confused. That's that guy. Yep.
Friend.
Can we, Mum? Can we bring him?
Well, we don't have much of a choice.
Yeah. I'm starting to change my mind on who I think that is.
You think it's Gandalf now?
I'm starting to think along those lines.
That would explain why Gandalf has such a fascination with hobbits.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like, he's just not evil enough to be Sauron or Morgoth reincarnated. Oh shit!
Oh. That's some serious ninja stuff right there.
Right?
Oh! That's what you get for not sticking together. Sup?
Oh! Wow.
Uh-oh.
This is scary. Okay, but it's kind of cute. You can't do this to me. Oh.
You know he's got sweet ninja moves.
Oh, 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 oh.
He's like, surprise.
Looks like the Chupacabra Funko Pop that we have.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a huge splinter. Oh, oh.
Oops.
Oh no, where'd that come from?
No, that's my boy.
Oh no. They were so close.
Wait! Bring him to Adar.
Uh-oh. That's rude. Alright, well...
Alright, that was
an episode.
Yeah, quite a lot going on there.
Yeah, it was good. It was a little slow to begin with. Very confused at the beginning. Just, I don't know, like, Numenor, like, it said that they sided with the elves in, like, before, and now they're, like, definitely not for elves. Yeah. And it's just, the whole thing confused me.
They probably just like, yeah, we had enough of those guys. We're going to do our own thing now.
Yeah, I feel like not everyone was for elves, and that's why they kind of, like, locked the king up, and, yeah. And it just confused me to begin with, which, you know, the other episode confused me a bit, too, at the beginning. I kept thinking that Numenor was Gondor, like, no matter how many times they showed it, and I'm like, oh no, this is definitely Gondor, look at the tree, and it's like, nope, it's the same tree we just showed you in the other place, and I'm like, you right? I'm stupid. and with, like, Isildur and his father, like, his father was the king of Gondor, right?
No, I think... No, Isildur was the first king.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I really need to read Lord of the Rings again.
Or maybe we'll just get a YouTube video. The Silmarillion explained so we don't have to bore our way through it.
Oh, no. I think I'd rather just read Fellowship of the Rings. Like, I don't want to just watch the movie because I feel like that won't explain everything to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a long time since I've read the book, so maybe that's something that I'll do. Instead of rereading Harry Potter, I'll reread Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Harry Potter's just derivative of Lord of the Rings anyway. Yeah, I said it.
He's not a fan of Harry Potter.
No.
And I think that's because he read it for the first time, like, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I read it for the first time when I was in 10th grade, so...
So it's just all nostalgia for her. It's not an actual...
I still enjoy it.
It's not an opinion based on how good the book is, but about how it made her feel in her youth.
Yeah. I read the series for the first time 22 years ago, so...
Yeah.
And he's right. It is a lot of nostalgia. It got me through a lot in high school, and... Like, I know it's not the greatest book out there, but I still enjoy reading it.
Yeah, you even said The Name of the Wind was better.
I do like Name of the Wind, and he needs to get off his ass and stop being like George R.R. Martin and finish the series.
Yeah, but at least George R.R. Martin is doing stuff we don't know what Pat's doing.
Yeah, if any of you have read
The Name of the Wind.
The Name of the Wind, let us know. And let us know if you share the same frustrations with Patrick Rothfuss as we do.
He'll get to it, though, eventually.
Yeah. Anyway, so his father isn't the king. And I think that's what was throwing me off, is that I thought his father was a king. And to see him, like, the captain of a ship, like...
Yeah.
Really confused me, but that helps a lot. So we're obviously not too far before the whole war
that we see in the
beginning of Fellowship of the Rings. So it's nice to have some kind of like guideline on
what's going on,
what time period we're at in the universe. So we're 3,000 years before Frodo, but, you know, I at least know where it's heading right now, kind of. Yeah, my opinion on who that guy is has definitely changed this episode. Like, I was so sure that he was either Morgoth or Sauron, and he just doesn't exude evilness to me.
Yeah.
Like, I think that those two particular characters would. So, while I'm not 100% on the Gandalf boat, I got like my foot on the boat. So
it could also be like Radagast or one of the
other
ones.
Radagast too.
There's also two.
If it turns out to be freaking Saruman, I'm gonna be upset. Like,
right?
Really upset.
It could be.
Oh,
there are also.
I put it out there, and now it's gonna happen, and now I'm done with the show.
There are also two blue wizards that are mentioned in the Silmarillion. Okay. They're like just mentioned, like, and then there were these guys, and then that's all we hear about them, and they could theoretically be them, but that would kind of be. Yeah.
We didn't see anything of Elrond this episode or the dwarves, which makes me a little sad because I like the dwarves. Oh yeah, I can't remember his name. The guy who's like a king or whatever.
I don't know his name.
Like Halford or something like that. I knew there was something up with him, but I didn't know what. Like, I knew that there was more to him than he was letting on.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of figured that out in this episode. And then with the orcs and Arendir, I think his name is. Yeah, that was crazy.
What do you think they're looking for?
I don't know. What do you think?
I have no idea.
No. I think I agree with Arendir that it's some kind of weapon that they're looking for.
Or something to enable Sauron to do his thing, probably.
Yeah. It's... Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what that could be that they're looking for. So hopefully that gets answered soon. We didn't see any of Bronwyn and Thea. Like, did they make it to that tower safely? Because weren't those elves at the tower? And they got by the orcs, so...
I don't know.
So, a lot of questions from this episode. Like, more questions for later than questions that we wanted answered, I would say.
Yeah.
But we're getting some of the questions answered. So I'm still really enjoying the show.
Me too.
I would say honestly, like the amount of people that are saying that this isn't a great show kind of surprises me.
Not me. I mean, so many toxic fandoms out there.
No, and that's absolutely true. But like when we pulled up the episode to watch, it only has like 3 stars, and
yeah.
I don't know why it only has 3 stars.
Because internet people just saying this is bad, and then everybody just going on there and clicking 1 star whether they've seen it or not.
Yeah, but I do really like this show, so hopefully it definitely gets some more seasons, because that would be kind of sad if
it would be awful if it didn't.
Yeah,
it got canceled because of crying people on the internet.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of crying, that scene where they were remembering all their fallen hobbits. Oh my god. I've come close to crying during these reaction videos on other videos, but this one, that got me. And I don't know why that particular thing got me. It was just, it was Poppy that broke me. Like, I never realized that she was alone, and now we know why she is, and it's very sad. So yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Hopefully we can react to the next episode fairly soon, because we are a little behind.
A lot behind.
That's gonna be it for this episode. If you liked it, give us thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that when we have new videos out, you're notified.
Don't forget to comment. And maybe share.
Yep. Share.
Help us out a lot.
Yeah.
We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, leave us comments below on how you're liking the show so far. Obviously, don't spoil anything for us, because we are 2 episodes behind. So, you know, if you're gonna comment now, be a little careful with the comments to not give anything away. Like, don't say, "Oh yeah, that guy definitely is Gandalf," or something like to that effect, because you know we want our reactions to be as authentic as possible. So that would be super cool if you didn't do that. But, you know, let us know how you're liking it. Also, leave comments on, you know, if there's things that we could do to better our channel, or if, you think that we're doing fine as we are, let us know. It'll help us. Suggestions for other shows and movies for us to react to once Rings of Power and House of Dragons are done. Obviously, we're going to do Star Trek, but if there's another one that people like a shorter series, that would be good to kind of add in there. Video games, we do really want to try to get started that hopefully this week.
Mm-hmm.
So be on the lookout for some video games real soon. And
that's it.
Yeah, until next time. Bye,
See you guys.